Hello out there, Rodge here, aka the Wisco Horn Dog. I'm back again for another SAGA Thursday, your regular source for SAGA, the miniatures game content. And I have to apologize to those expecting the Bretons Part 2. We are going to have to postpone that until next week, as I have a big announcement that I couldn't wait. And judging by the episode title, you've already figured it out. But SAGA Thursday is indeed now a podcast. And don't worry, that is just in addition to the regular weekly series here. So there's going to be no change to the YouTube schedule. What is happening is I'm throwing the audio version of the shows up on the podcast forum so more people can check it out. And a lot of you probably already figured out, but the visuals for most episodes probably don't necessarily require them. And they're nice for the battle board reviews, and it's good to see people's faces and stuff like that. But if you would prefer just an audio version, you will now have a whole bunch of new options. So it's on iTunes, it's on Stitcher. I'm going to have the RSS feed linked below so you can add it to whatever podcast player or app you happen to be using. If you are a low-tech fellow, you can head on over to the newly created WiscoHorndog.com website, which I'll have linked below, and you can actually go down there and just download the MP3s and do whatever you want with those. As far as releases go, they will be up every Thursday, same as the videos. Now the videos will go out in the morning where I am, Central Standard Time. And the podcast will probably be later in the day. It's like a whole separate process, and I won't be able to do it until after work. So the videos will be up in the morning, and then the podcast will be available later that Thursday. And it was a big undertaking to get basically all these episodes up simultaneously. So the whole back catalog is basically up there. It was a lot of cutting and pasting and stuff like that. So if you do run into any errors or anything like that, please let me know, and I can get that squared away. Now, one thing is it is on a website, and you have to pay for the bandwidth, stuff like that. So it's currently basically just at the basic level. So I'm not sure what the demand is going to be, but we're going to have to kind of play that by ear. If it ends up being pretty popular and we need more bandwidth or something like that, I will go ahead and do that. But for now, it might be kind of slow. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to have to check it out, and you can definitely give me some feedback on that if that's an issue. But otherwise, everything being even, I would prefer, if you've been watching them through YouTube, to continue to do that. Doesn't take any bandwidth or anything like that, and supports the show, gets the views and stuff up like that. But if you want to listen to it in podcast form, well, I am perfectly happy with that as well. And now more than ever, I think this is a good chance. If you've got some buddies who haven't checked out the show, definitely let them know that the show is in podcast form, because it's definitely a lot more accessible that way. A lot of people can't work in YouTube videos and stuff into their life, but you always got that smartphone, so pretty much anybody can listen to a podcast whenever they want. So they have the chance now to enjoy the show just like you guys. So I'm pretty pumped about this. I've been working on it for quite some time, and I finally have been able to let you guys know about it and get the word out. So that is incredibly awesome. For everybody who's been with me so far, definitely a big thank you. And we're just going to keep on making this show better. Thanks for subscribing, getting the word out, liking this shit. But otherwise, keep on hobby horn dogging, and I'm going to catch up with you guys next time.
SAGA!